Hello. We're going a bit low tech today. Basically, I got fed up with looking in the webcam. It's quite distracting seeing yourself on the screen. So we'll just get the music started and I'll show you what I've got up to. Okay, so what I really wanted to do was to use a normal video camera for this, and looked at a few PC cards to get a nice PC set up, all organised, and I thought, well, you know what, this is going to be great, but I have to buy yet another computer and I've already got enough. So I was really fortunate at the Tapescape event that when we were kind of passing around a few of the monitors at the end, and I got this. I'll show you the back first. Okay. Which is a Mogan 19-inch LCD TV, and it's not got a great picture, but at the same time, it's perfectly usable. Then I thought, well, what if I was to use that, okay, to show what the camera's seeing, okay? So that's there, and then on the you know, you see that's what it's got the audio there as well. You've got to be careful feedback. And on the crapple, got the webcam pointing at the monitor, and then I can do all sorts of nice close-ups like this. See, teeth are quite clean today, and now I'm looking at the monitor over there. Right, okay. On such light. So I'm just going to practice looking into the. I'm going to just practice looking into this for the moment. Hands are a bit wobbly. Did have quite another late night last night, but I wasn't drinking. I think I'll be drinking tonight, by the way. Couch surfers are going out in Rochester, and we're going to do a little pub crawl there, I think. I'm not sure if I'm up for it yet, but depends if I can get somewhere to stay. If someone puts up with me crashing on the floor or the couch, then I may well go for it. Or who knows, maybe a lovely Carol will give me a lift. So there we go. So I'll show you what I was up to this morning. Quite ruthless, really. So well, these are all the books I've been through, and these ones I reckon can go to charity shops, just like that. No messing. Okay? If you'd like to have one of these, and you know where I live, you're welcome to come and pick it up first. I offered my friend Catherine, I said, if you want some good books I can recommend someone give to you, and she said, I buy books in charity shops. And I was like, well, that's brilliant, isn't it? Because basically, if you donate your books to charity shops, if someone wants one, they can go to a charity shop rather than get one free from you. And then charity gets some money as well. It's very honourable. So there we are. So, out of all these books, well, first of all, I can definitely recommend Eon by Greg Bear. Actually, I've got 2 copies of that. I don't know how that happened, but I've got 2 copies, so I'm keeping one of them. And the sequel, Eternity, is quite good, but it's good. Now, the other book is the second, I think, by this guy. First one, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. It's very good. It's not really useful for fixing motorbikes, but it's more about his philosophy on life and how taking... Oh! Guess what? Camera's gone to sleep. Now that was unexpected. So I have to wake it up again. There we go. So yeah, basically it's how to take life slowly, be thoughtful, kind of just chill out a bit, don't stress. Loads of stuff I don't take any notice of at all, but I probably should do. So there's the books. Records are getting sorted. Oh, there's lots of dust on there. Probably can't see the dust. Now Demetrius was over yesterday. He might pop in today. We'll see. And we ended up sort of talking about music slightly, and then we brought down a keyboard of mine. Now bearing in mind, you're not going to see any new technology on this show. If we're going to do any reviews, chances are it will be old stuff, because a lot of that is quite valid. Of course, if anyone out there in corporate land would like to send me new stuff to review, that would be fantastic. I don't have morals when it comes to be given technology. Right, so running out of things to say already. So, well, hopefully someone might turn up. So I guess we ought to move on to some other stuff that I've got to try and deal with. Now, I do collect sort of cuddly toys and stuff, characters from my past, if I see them in charity shops, occasionally straight from the store. And these guys here, they did have a different home, but these guys are the Monster Munch puppets. Okay. Oops. So, actually, if I just put the camera on something, just move this over. Oh, blimey, I've got a hole in my trousers. Oh, I fixed that. So my sewing technique's not very good. Okay, I'll just prop this up. Hello, children. I'm here with my good friends, the Monster Munch puppets, and we're going to reenact the battle between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader in The Empire Strikes Back. No, you're not my father. Yes, I am. Well, I can't be bothered really to try that. But anyway, I think these deserve a good home. Probably will try and keep these for a while. Sort of maybe dedicate a room. Well, I have. I've been turning my bedroom into a room of sort of kitsch things from my past. It's part of the thing of getting the museum going. And so basically, I have decided that if I can just turn my bedroom into all the kitsch stuff and cool stuff, like old Super 8 cameras, Polaroid cameras, things like that, then basically I'll be happy with that. Some of it's got to go, obviously, not all of it. So anyway, if you stay there, I'll bring a few more bits down for you to look at. So these I think these are destined for the bedroom already, so I'm going to chuck those on the floor. I can't believe I wore these trousers. Now Daffy Duck is kind of my hero because he's completely bonkers, and if he was truly alive these days, unfortunately he'd be banged up in a psychiatric ward and drugged out of his head, because you just can't go around behaving like that. It's very distracting for people who just want to get on with their daily lives. And camera's gone again. Okay, I will endeavour to sort this out. Okay, let's have a look. There must be a menu on it. Okay, let's have a look. And guide. No. Function. Yes. Menu. Yes. Remain. It's got a Auto shut off, that's the one. Execute. Auto shut off. 5 minutes. That's no good, is it? Execute. Never. Okay. That's simple as that. Great. Yeah, the stuff up here. Now I haven't got a long enough lead yet to haven't got a long enough lead yet to get in with all that stuff. So you're going to have to excuse me. I'm also going to have to change my trousers because I don't want to be worried about people seeing stuff. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back, folks. Just picking up a few bits and pieces for you to see. I think this is more stuff destined for the bedroom. I couldn't find any trousers. Coffee. Okay. Who can't love the Muppets, hey? They've stayed true to themselves to the end. Latest film, still puppets. I'm not sure, I didn't look for CGI people in the tiles. Would have been very few. I'm sure if there were any at all. Not convinced about the film myself. It was good, I enjoyed it, but there's some magic lost from the first one. Will always be the ultimate one, the Muppet movie. And there they are. I could tell you a joke. Okay. No, I want to keep it for the children. Okay, now I'll tell it to you. What's green and smells of pork? Maybe, no, I'm not going to say it. Maybe someone else will know the joke. Maybe I'll say the punchline in tomorrow's show. Watch out for that. I won't skip the first bit, just the punchline. This guy's armless. And Slimer is great. I remember watching, I think it was a Saturday Superstore with Mike Reed or something, and they showed a clip from Ghostbusters, and it was the bit with Slimer, when they discover Slimer. Where he goes, like that, and it was just, that was it. That was going to be the best film I'd ever seen for quite a while, actually, and it was. His arms had fallen off. He did have arms. I'm pretty sure they're up in the. Pretty sure they're up in the loft, so they may turn up. So he'll go upstairs. Okay, now I'm not going to keep going off. Because the great thing about this now is I've got Zoom as well. If I can be bothered, I might put image stabilizer on. So let's have a look at what we got. Okay, so we've got some wee things there. Shaky hand. Hang on, let's see if we can get these image stabilizer on. Guide. Function. Menu. Steady shot. Whoops. On, it's on already. Okay. Fine. Okay, maybe I will actually start to use a tripod. So top shelf, I've got some games and stuff, puzzles, some lights. That's Laser Crab, does little laser things on the ceiling, parties. Not expensive. In fact, you can get much better laser things now off eBay, for about 15 quid. Super 8 projector, that I haven't got a permanent screen at the moment, and you know, there's a few things up there, a few little puzzles. I'm not too fussed about these puzzle things now. I think they could be car booted. I'll keep a chess set. There's a game I got into in China where you get two. No, I'll pick it up actually. Hang on a sec. Even though I can't completely remember the rules, but. So you get a shaker, and I think it's 5 dice, and you 5 in each, and it's basically a drinking game. And you shake up however many people are there, and shake them up, throw them down. Before they throw them down, they say how many of a number, I think. I can't remember, but it's a very good game. If you lose, you have to drink. I think it's as many shots difference from the. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's try and get the framing a bit better. I'll see the framing up there. Actually, I'm going to get a tripod. Sorry to make the other go handheld a bit first. Okay, so got Rubik's Snake. Rubik's Snake up there. All these puzzle things, I think I can live without. They've had their moment. A few little ornaments there. I got quite obsessed with ducks at one point, and people started buying me ducks, and for some reason these were given to me as ducks, but I don't think they are they? I think they're geese. Okay, right there. Record's run out. So what happened last night, I could have gone to the opening private view of Stepping Stone Studios, but I didn't because I wanted to go to a poetry night, and it was fantastic. It's good to see some of the old crowd down there in Folkestone. There's even more galleries opened up in Folkestone now. Why can't they just open up a couple of those, send them our way to Maidstone? I'll tell you why. Because the council has no vision for this town other than turning it into a shopper's paradise. Right. Rather put their money into new tarmac. Those are aeroplane seats. I'll leave that for another day. Check out. And now CDs. I'm still trying to come to terms with those because obviously I like CDs. I still buy CDs every now and again. Much better quality than MP3. If you've never really grown up with vinyl and then moved on to CD and noticed the difference between vinyl and people did notice the difference between vinyl and CD, and then the difference between CD and MP3 is just a joke. I've got to be honest. So I'm just not going down that route. I go to music on my MP3 player, and then I started to put all my music onto this. What? And just wake him up. Hello. And what happened was I did it in lossless audio, crapple ass lossless audio. It wouldn't go onto my MP3 player because it's not Apple. And I was gutted. I mean, I spent hours and hours ripping these things, and I don't want my life full of Apple things. So basically, I've got to do it all again. But I've decided it's a very, very nicely designed computer. Apple do push the boundaries. They make everyone catch up. I'm not going to say they're all bad. At the same time, I got brainwashed at university. They will. They'll brainwash you because there's apples everywhere. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. But I think I've activated. I should really want to do advertising. I've activated something there. Okay, it's gone away. So where was I? Yeah, so you get brainwashed at university to get Apple. You get a discount on Apple. It's quite a hefty discount, which you don't get on PCs. And I got one, and I'm not going to go on about it, but it was fantastic to start with. I think there is something wrong with it anyway. In that I've got some virus software that's blocking certain things happening. But I am determined to put Windows on it. Very thoughtful Apple decided that they would let you run PC operating systems on it. So it's probably going to make a very nice PC. Someone walking past the house. Someone else. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going until probably about 1:30ish. If no one's turned up, then I'll stop. But if anyone pops in after 1:30, we'll fire up the old monitor camera again. Carry on going. Okay, so actually, I'm just going to wait for a bit. That's right. I hope you don't mind. Just going to relax. I'm just going to practice looking into the camera. It's still distracting. The monitor's over there. Let's see if I can make myself cry. Hang on a sec. Let's get the framing right. Okay. Oh, I can turn this round. But then I'll be looking at the little screen on the camera as well. I just can't win, can you? I've tried this before. Even when I got onions involved, it didn't work. I'm not sure how the audio is going to work. I've got the audio coming out of the out of there monitor, as you can tell when I get near it. Give it a feedback. So that hopefully has been picked up by the crapple. And I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to just check my emails. Okay. So, something happening there. Sausage pizza. Okay. Someone's mentioned me in a post on Facebook. What do I say? Yeah. Okay. And I've seen that one already. Okay. Well, while we're here, I've got a lot of Star Wars videos here, which you might have seen from earlier episodes. I've got a lot of duplicates, so I'm just going to pick one I've got a lot of things of, and make a little thing of destroying it. Okay. Now, See, this one includes an interview with the man, and I'm not sure. I'm sure what he's going to say is, this is the last time you'll see the original version. I think that's the original version, so I'm going to keep that one. Okay. Now we've got special edition. Now those are right for destroying. I think I can sort of get rid of all the stuff that's the new versions, maybe, or just the new films. I'll start off with the new films. I think I've got a couple of copies of the new films in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's take you through VHS before I close with some music. Okay, right. Oh, summer coming. This is exciting. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off. Hang on. That's all right. I want to get some critical commentary. Come in. I've set up a different way of doing things. There's my good friend Tarek.
Good day. Who are we presenting to today?
I don't know if anyone's watching. I think you can see actually. I'm gonna think. I've sort of gone low tech here because I got fed up with carrying the computer around.
Okay.
So I plugged the camera into the monitor here, which is feeding back slightly.
Oh, and you're.
And then the webcam's feeding.
The webcam to feed
Yeah.
the monitor, right?
No, I don't know. I mean, it might lose a bit of quality there.
Fantastic.
So
Well,
the number of viewers 0, so that they'll be watching. It's not live, so the pressure's off.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. You can play the piano a bit, can't you?
Yeah. No.
Do you want to give us a bit of music?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll stop the whale song.
I just prepared.
I'm just
I still
worried about
keep the
copyright
whale
still.
song. Keep the whale song.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No,
I'm still making quite a mess here. I've been going through some of the cuddly toys and the kitsch items that I think I'm going to keep, but I'll probably keep them in the bedroom.
Keep them in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Is that where they
With other
belong?
things. Yeah, I think so. Because this room I really want to empty out. This is the room I want to completely decorate.
Okay.
As things go on, turn it more into a sort of gallery. There we are. Let's see in his glory. Stick it into a gallery. Not necessarily a gallery to just stick things on the walls, but a sort of gallery stroke studio to sort stuff out, like in big style. I could get all my clothes in here and stuff.
So you can turn this into some kind of bedroom
Well,
extension.
Well, it would be more just a sorting area, maybe trying things out with it. Like, I've got to keep an eye on this. So, what sort of stuff can you play?
Well, I'm just thinking, really.
You're more of a drummer, aren't you, really?
I'm a drummer, percussionist, yeah, and
There's some
I'll be
drums. Shall I put a drum kit on there? And you can play a drum kit.
I'll find my way around.
Okay, these are the sound bank things.
That's the jazz organ. No, I'm really not a pianist.
I think if you go to the end, I think it's 16.
Mr. Bass,
Oh no.
crossfade bass.
Maybe. I'm sure it's one of the last ones. Hang on a second, let me have a go. No.
There's a jazz trio, Casey Jones. Mysterious, sounds good. Are these all the synths?
Yeah, all the sounds and stuff.
Let's try this thing.
Oh, actually, I do know. I can fit you a little one out. I was hoping Demetrius was going to pop in, and then we could.
Did you hear back from him?
No, I didn't actually.
We could try and recreate this whale song, kind of respond to this whale song.
And I need to get kind of like. Oh no. You're into that now, aren't you?
I'm into this. Do you want to play the drums?
Okay. We're going to get into. Oh my goodness! It's showing some weird info on the camera again. I don't know why it keeps going into these weird modes. Hang on, if I stick that. Oh, I can't stick it there. Feedback. Hang on, stick it over here.
Is there a volume control on the wheels?
Yeah.
Can you turn it up?
Turn it up. Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
It's nearly finished. I'll just start it.
Okay. Make some improv responses to the whales.
Okay.
I suppose.
So we're in for a little small one. Just see. Oh yeah, that's that. You're completely ruining this thing.
Yeah.
I can't drum in time.
There is no time really.
I can add some sound effects on this.
That's nice. Yeah, the reality of my state of mind this morning hit me in the face when I was in the picture.
Did you drink last night?
A bit. And when the man in the shop asked me for a bag, and I said, "It's okay." I didn't say it's okay. I said, I gave it a thought for a minute as if I was asking for one. I did really want one. And I kind of said, well, it's okay. Thanks a lot. And I thought, yeah, okay, that'd be nice. Please can I have a bag? And he said, it is. Fine. I walked out the shop like,
When you try and carry something.
This brings me back to the days of Arts Now.
Do you want to see my fish tank?
Yeah?
Have you seen my fish tank yet?
No?
Can you give a critical commentary on it?
Yeah?
Okay, so here we go. The reason I'm wearing this is because I was wearing some trousers and I'd sewn up the crotch area. And when I sat down to do the puppets, I could see the big hole.
In the camera?
In my pants.
Oh, right.
In my trousers even. Okay. Now, I think I need to borrow a lead of something. That's the amp.
Is the amp. Do you need just a jack lead or something?
I just need a kettle lead. I've got one on the
Just kettle
kettle.
from the piano. Is it a kettle lead?
Yeah. Cheers.
Could do with whale songs.
I think Mr. Lurker gave me this one. Okay. I think it was probably better using the webcam now because I've just put the computer down and stopped messing around with going handheld with the camera. But if you have a look at what's going on there, it's going to be quite disorientating for people. So, I'm not going to keep showing my art, actually.
What, on these
on
programs?
these programs. No. Okay, now I've just got to plug it in.
We could
I could show other people.
make a feedback piece
Show other people.
using this television.
Oops. Now I've just plugged a junction box into itself.
Hmm.
Okay.
What do you think? What happens? Oh God. Where are the fish?
I've got to sort them out in a second.
Okay.
So what do you think? What's your first impressions?
Well, I'd like to wait until maybe the fish appear, unless the fish tank is some kind of romantic title.
I'm not actually sure. I think Galaxy Fish 1000. Oh, blimey. Have you eaten yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
I was going to bring something from the shop, but then I would have been later. Well, we can go back.
Okay, no, don't look yet.
This is a fantastic book.
Which one's that?
Three Stigmata of Parliament Eldritch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're the part to go to charity shops unless other people want. Quick!
Oh.
There we go.
Is that the fish? Oh, wow. So, does you have extras?
No, they're handheld games. Could you hold that? Could you make commentary to the camera while I go?
I will, yeah. It's kind of it's like sleeping on a sofa in a way, expecting to lie down quite comfortably, and there's an arm where your legs should stretch out. There's an arm, and you have to kind of curve and everything like this. And this is what the kind of digital fish tank is. It's like all the coral reeds and reefs and plants have been replaced by wires and chips and soldered. What's the metal called?
What sort of metal?
Solder.
Solder, yeah.
Just solder. And then some handheld games in the place of fish, and it's this kind of I don't know what to call it. It's like a solar eclipse. Oh God, this is a sensory overload, really. Yeah, it's like a solar eclipse. You know, when the moon passes in front of the day, and about 1 o'clock in the day, you've got darkness. This kind of thing. Presenting me with a fish tank, and then in a way, it's still a fish tank. Just there's no fish. There's still a tank, but everything there is this kind of simulacra of a fish tank. Should we show the viewers?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
I've seen it before.
Well, unless this is the first episode, I can look back at that. I don't want to keep going on about it, but I'm really proud about it.
I think you should be.
It's partly because it's my old objects finding redemption as art, you know. So that's my first PC in there. A friend made this fish tank for me. That's my first little EPC, which is probably not worth more than about 40 quid now. EPC, like one of the first ones. After I got this, about a week later, they brought out one with a webcam on it.
Fantastic, right?
So that happens. I mean, I'm not going to be too upset because that happens to people all the time.
It's like buying a Game Boy and the colour coming up next week, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's, you know, it's not to be too precious. Now, I was actually going to destroy the VHS tape when you walk past the window. To show people how to destroy a VHS tape. Do you want to see that? We'll finish. Okay. Maybe could you hold the camera for a bit?
Of course.
Oh look, it's gone into the Vectrex song.
It's playing a song that this fish is singing to us.
I didn't forgot to hit loop on it. Goodbye fish.
Right. There's something missing.
What's that?
Something. Water.
Look at that.
Oh shit.
Just hit the screen, I think. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Hi Johnny. What are you showing us now?
How to destroy a video cassette.
Okay.
I'm going to try and do it without a screwdriver.
And this is episode 1.
Start
That's a
episode
good
1.
choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Okay, right. Pull out. VHSs can be recycled now. Keep your eye out. That's what Tapescope is all about. You can recycle VHSs. So you pull off. Bloody hell, I should be using that.
It's quite difficult.
Right, pull off the jaws of the
That's
VHS.
the head, isn't it? Yeah. Jaws, yeah.
Okay. Next bit's a bit trickier. Now there are screws here. This one actually.
Do you
can get
recommend
close.
a screwdriver?
That one's got. Well, this one's got a special thing there. Some of them have 3 screws, or rather 5 screws, and then this one here you can't actually get undone without a special tool. But
do you have the special tool?
Nah.
So maybe it wasn't a good choice of videotape.
Well, I didn't check that first, but they're plastic. You know, it's not.
Can we just snap
Cut
it in half or
myself.
something?
Yeah, we'll try.
Stamp on it?
Let's try snapping. Ah!
Hey.
Maybe not. Oh, look at that. Right. So it's all plastic basically, so that's instantly recyclable. You've got bits of metal in it, which are instantly recyclable. The only thing that until recently is called trouble is the tape itself.
What's wrong with the tape itself?
Well, they couldn't really do much with it. It's plastic impregnated with iron filings, more or less. That's what stores the magnetic signal.
Right.
So
what's your suggestion?
well, my suggestion is to do something beautiful with it. So if you snap off this, all this plastic, don't worry about it. The plastic will go in the recycling bin. I don't know about the other stuff, the tape. And I'll let you do the last bit. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So you hold the edge of that. Hold it up.
Just the edge. Do I hold
Yeah.
the tape as well?
Hold the edge. Now let the tape fall. Okay. This is great.
Okay, I've got it. Oh wow. Oh.
Come around because you're in the window there.
I come around this way.
Okay.
Which way?
The other way.
Okay.
There we go. There you go. Star Wars Episode 1.
Beautiful. This is the way it should have been shown.
Of course, if that was film, you could see the individual frames.
Because it's like watching water. This is what the fish tank needs. It's a
Or something moving, maybe,
Yeah.
like an animated kind of. Maybe the
Well, not an animator, just some kind of, how do I say, some geophonic depth.
Didn't you find though that, especially in art school, you do something and it's really hard to finish something and say that's finished. Okay, there is a saying: a great work is never finished; it's merely abandoned.
Of course.
And then everyone's like, "Oh, have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried this?" And I was quite happy to put up with that then, but I'm not now.
Okay. So
Yeah.
You're not taking my.
No, because it's
comments.
finished. It's finished.
Why did you ask me to criticise?
No, critical commentary. Critical commentary is different from criticising,
Well, I
surely.
think it's kind of one and the same.
Okay.
It's just we're plastered with the negative connotations that word criticise. We're plastered. So it's a productive process, really. Oh, this is. Can we pretend this is £1 million and just kind of wash ourselves in it?
Have you ever burnt real money?
No.
I really don't do it now, but I really advise you to try it just once, just a £5.
Maybe when I can, yeah.
Not because
Yeah,
it's
not-
like, not because it's something that you should do and it's illegal to actually destroy the money in the first place, but just take one £5, hold it up in the air, not in front of people who are homeless or anything, and then set light to it. And just see what that feels like.
Stopped.
Okay, so that's it. That's Star Wars Episode 1. And just feel it. Just put it up. Put it on your head.
Can I let my hair down?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in the tape as well.
Yeah.
Oh. God, it's like being born.
Careful now, careful.
Wow. The
Oh,
smell.
Okay, now being for such a good sport, Tarek, I've got a little present for you that I've dug out.
Okay.
One of the books. It's quite old. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. I just want to see your reaction.
Roger Mandel film. Ah, this is a commentary on cinema.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Have a look at the date on it.
Um,
In the front cover, I think.
1950.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here we are.
This is a 62-year-old book. Film. Okay.
Here we go.
And you say this is a gift?
It's a gift.
Oh, Johnny.
Okay. Now there's only one thing you've got to do now. I think that I've
to undress and.
no.
Wrap
We'll,
myself in this
we'll
film.
see. We'll see how the show goes. Maybe I should do late night specials where
Okay.
lots of filthy things. I think Ian Frank. I think we should get him in for a late night special because
the undressing. Yeah.
yeah. Or no, he can just be very rude and just use swear words because I'm trying to keep swear words out of this because it's for the kids. I want kids to enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
But you could do late night specials where you
Could do.
It's
Has to be a separate
fun.
channel,
Let's get a couple of contortionists, stroke strippers, stroke porn stars.
Just need Ian.
Just Ian.
Just Ian.
Okay, cool. Now, could you pick a track to play out on, please? But it's
Track.
got to be on vinyl, yeah.
Tractor. Okay.
Yeah, track, because you've got a choice of all those down there.
Obvious.
Yeah, you can pick one of those out if you want.
So this is track of the day or track of the week?
Just track of the day, yeah. We're trying to play out on something.
But it's certainly not going to be ABBA.
Really? What have you got against ABBA?
I know ABBA.
Hmm.
See, I think my perfect. I don't know what word to use.
Hmm.
My idyllic female
Yes.
Carly Simon,
Ooh.
and that's a big secret.
Is that
Carly Simon.
is that because she's got
That's
a big?
not Carly Simon.
Is that because she's got? I think she's on the back. No, she's not.
No.
Is that because she's got a big mouth?
No, it's not.
Are
It's
you
just
sure?
that she, I was, I'd spent many of my earlier years listening to her, and I suppose, she was in the background in the house.
Are you sure it's not because she's got a big mouth?
No, because I've heard her more than I have seen her.
Okay.
In fact, I couldn't even describe to you what she looks like, but I know that she is.
Mm. She has got a big mouth.
She is my Venus.
I think you. Well,
Okay,
I think she might be able to accommodate you. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, can I pick this track then? And,
yeah. Okay.
should we
Yeah.
do something else whilst I
Pick the track. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And leave me to it.
Okay. Right, Tarek, we're going to pimp his film nights now because Tarek organises these film nights at UCA. Can anyone drop in, or just students?
To our discretion, yeah.
To discretion. So Maidstone UCA still going strong at the moment.
The Prince Charles Film Club.
Prince Charles Film Club. Is that have links to the Prince Charles cinema in Leicester Square?
Only existentially.
Existentially. Okay, so don't say, oh, you can't do that because we've got the real Prince Charles in Leicester Square. Can recommend it. A friend of mine, he actually took out. They used to do lifetime membership for about £50, but they don't anymore. But that gives you films. I think it's still £1.75 or maybe, or £2 for a film, and they show them in the afternoon. Lots of ones that aren't new, but sort of lots of old ones and art house films and things. I mean, the place I used to go to as a kid was the Scala. A kid, I'm still in the 18s and teens and 20s, but they used to do all night film nights. And I think the most disturbing one was the serial killer film night special, which had things like Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer,
Fantastic.
The Stepfather. Did they do Natural Born? No, I don't think they did Natural Born Killers. That caused a real stir when that came out. Oh my goodness.
So you haven't found anything?
I
yet?
found something, yeah.
Oh,
Do you want me
okay.
to just pick from this box? Or
No, just pick from
Just
that
this
box.
box,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I think the one that what a good choice. Oh, watch out! The leads, the leads,
Okay.
leads. Look at that, folks. Nearly. Because it's all tangled up in the video.
Okay. Oh god. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now can you show people the correct way to handle vinyl as well? Because I'm sure you care about things like that. A lot of people don't. Especially when CDs came out, it was the case that unfortunately people saw the hype and like CDs coating them with honey and all sorts of stuff and cleaning it up and saying they still work. And then people just thought they could stick their fingerprints all over them.
Well, that's it, because the foil was on the other side of the CD, wasn't it? Really. Okay. So we saw this plastic as this kind of this really innovative protection.
Yeah.
And in fact, the grub on fingertips and the stickiness of honey was the worst thing in the world.
It's just showing the menu on the camera again. I don't know how long the menu was on there. I'm going to have to find a different camera that doesn't start doing silly stuff when it's not recording. Okay, so you never touch the record. You always touch the edges.
Vinyls are
Finger in the middle. And
analog technologies. And it's sensitive not to grub, but to dust and dirt build-up as well.
Yeah.
Have you ever played, I'm sure, you've played a controller long enough, and you see in the crevices of on the side of the controller, there's like a line of dirt.
No,
and that's collected.
Well, it used to happen quite a lot.
Yeah, it's collected from your fingers and your hands.
Yeah.
Vinyl is very much the same. If you finger, or as it were, the plastic, the grooves, then there's dirt build-up in the crevices and the. So it's just touch the side. I always endeavour to hold it like a coffee tray, or something like that, with my thumb in the middle.
Okay.
This is Moonsong. Yes, what I've chosen today is My Bloody Valentine, who have.
Remember, look in the camera. Don't look at me.
Just remastered their whole their 3-album discography.
They're seminal albums.
Seminal albums. Yeah.
Each one.
Yeah. And it's taken them years to remaster them. Kevin Shields has been
Smoking dope.
busy or apathetic. Yeah, I think. And I suppose this album is from the Loveless album. I think. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a lovely album. Yeah, I think so.
In fact, the screensaver on my phone looks very much like the Loveless. Sorry,
Is that an Apple?
the Loveless
Is that an Apple phone?
Apple. Yeah.
Okay, that's alright.
So I'm going to play the Tremolo EP
Okay.
for Johnny. Maybe we can dance and kind of smother ourselves in this lovely videotape.
Oh, careful, the leads are still plugged in.
Okay.
If I can get some scissors, we can. Is it on the 45? No, it's not on 45. You've got to flick that switch down.
This switch down here.
Yeah. No, that was one next. Oh no, that's a speed controller.
shit.
No, the one
Okay.
next down below.
This one.
Yeah.
I love this album.
What I'll do is I'll just unplug the camera momentarily.
Yeah.
We'll give you the wires. No, it's not. Just sitting back in.
So this is the track of the day.
Just getting an apocalyptic view of it's going to increase exposure.
Okay. There we go. They've totally whited out the background now. But it's just dance, 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 dance.
Oh, dance.
Slow mo. Look out.
Those stages.
Yeah, in fact, the video looks a bit like this. They overexposed it. I actually met the director.
Really?
Videos.
What do you like?
Very nice.
Was he someone we all know?
Angus Cameron. I don't think he's any relation to James Cameron.
What, David?
No.
This is right over to Mr. Shields, who in fact composed. He was the soundtrack director and also the original composer for my favourite film,
Oh yeah. What film's that?
Lost in Translation.
Ah,
By Sofia Coppola.
Yes. She used air as well for one of her films.
Yes, yeah. And in fact, there's some on that soundtrack. There's an original air composition for a film. Carly Simon's on it as well. I think we should include the pattern
Right then.
and the shadows.
Nah, they're not coming out very well.
Yeah, I think so.
I have to turn the exposure down. And we're going to be recording some video recorders and stuff later on, aren't we?
We're going to be miking up Johnny's analog equipment with a clip mic and a contact mic. I've also got my binaural mics.
Oh, right.
Just to see what we can come up with. Yeah. So we'll be feeding the contact mic inside into the tape hole.
I'm going to be able to put my video mixer in here soon. Now I'll work this out, but... Okay. Just fade, it's just slow fade. Slow fade. Slow fade on the... Okay, music, slow fade. Volume.
Where's the volume?
It's just that big slide.
Okay, slow fade.
Yeah.